Welcome to Trending Now USA. I'm Bella, and today we're diving deep into one of the most electrifying moments in tennis this year, a stunning WTA shocker that has left fans, analysts, and even rival players speechless. Filipino tennis sensation Eala has just dismantled the tournament's top seed in what many are calling one of the greatest upsets of 2025. The crowd witnessed not just a victory, but a statement, a performance so fearless and precise that it's rewriting the script of women's tennis. When Eala stepped onto the court, few could have predicted what was about to unfold. Facing the tournament's reigning top seed, a player with Grand Slam pedigree, world #1 ranking, and a reputation for dominance, the odds were stacked heavily against the 20-year-old from Manila. But what Eala delivered was not an underdog struggle. It was a masterclass in composure, aggression, and belief. From the first serve to the last rally, she controlled the narrative, silencing critics and igniting the global tennis world with her fearless brand of play. As the cameras zoomed in on her eyes during the warm-up, there was a stillness, a quiet confidence that said she wasn't just here to compete. She was here to conquer. And within minutes of the first set, that aura translated into breathtaking tennis. Her forehand struck with venom. Her backhand sliced like a blade. And her footwork, fast, balanced, rhythmic, told the world that she was reading every move before her opponent could even execute. The crowd began to sense it. Something special was happening. By mid-first set, the top seed, accustomed to dictating play, found herself scrambling, late on returns, and frustrated. Eala's relentless depth and fearless shot selection forced uncharacteristic errors. The Filipino star broke serve at 3-2 with a blistering forehand down the line that had even neutral fans on their feet. You could feel the energy shift inside the arena. Commentators began to whisper, could this be happening? Could Eala actually pull off one of the biggest shocks in recent WTA history? As the scoreboard read 6-3 in Eala's favor after just 38 minutes, social media exploded. Eala on fire trended globally within minutes. On X, Instagram, and TikTok, fans shared clips of her laser-accurate winners and fearless returns. Prominent players from across the WTA circuit posted astonished reactions. One former world champion wrote, "That girl has ice in her veins. Absolute beast mode." Another added, "The next big thing has arrived. Remember the name? Eala." But what made this match so riveting wasn't just her technical dominance, it was her mental fortitude. The second set began with the top seed digging deep, raising her level, and throwing everything she had at the young challenger. Drop shots, angles, deep baseline drives, she tested Eala's patience and resilience. For a brief moment, the veteran led 4-2, and the arena roared in hopes of a comeback. Yet, even in that moment, Eala's expression never changed.
Calm.
Focused. Hungry. What followed was a breathtaking display of maturity beyond her years. At 2-4 down, Eala adjusted her strategy, shortening rallies, varying pace, mixing topspin and slice to disrupt rhythm. Then, out of nowhere, came a stunning 27-shot rally that ended with a forehand winner that painted the line. The audience gasped. The top seed shook her head in disbelief. That single point seemed to break the resistance. Eala went on a 4-game tear to close out the match 6-3, 6-4, an upset so clean, so complete, it will be talked about for years. As the final ball landed long from the top seed's racket, Eala dropped her racket and raised both arms to the sky, her expression a mix of disbelief and triumph. She walked to the net, shook hands respectfully, and then turned toward the stands where a sea of Filipino flags waved proudly. The crowd erupted, chanting her name. Eala, Eala, Eala. It was more than just a win, it was a declaration of arrival. Moments later, during her on-court interview, the 20-year-old was humble but confident. "I just wanted to play my game," she said, smiling shyly. "I knew I had to stay focused, stay aggressive, and believe in myself. I respect her so much, but I came here to win." Her voice trembled slightly, but her eyes were fierce. "This means everything to me, to my family, to the Philippines, to everyone who supported me." The interviewer paused, visibly emotional. The crowd stood for a full minute of applause. Back in Manila, fans gathered in sports bars and community centers erupted in celebration. Social media feeds were filled with videos of proud Filipinos waving flags and cheering for their young hero. Philippine president, sports ministers, and even local celebrities congratulated her online. One message read, "Alex Eala has made the entire nation proud. What a performance. What a moment for Philippine sports." And across the tennis world, pundits scrambled to analyze what this meant for the WTA landscape. One analyst on Tennis Channel described it perfectly. Alex Eala didn't just win. She dismantled a champion. Her composure, her variety, and her fight. That's championship DNA. The WTA has a new star, and she's not just here for the highlight reels. She's here to stay. The victory marks a massive milestone in Eala's meteoric rise. Still just 20, she's already captured several ITF titles, climbed steadily up the WTA rankings, and proven she can hang with the best. But this, defeating the tournament's top seed, changes everything. It catapults her into the spotlight, makes her a household name, and positions her as one of the sport's most exciting prospects heading into the rest of the 2025 season. Let's rewind to understand how Alex Eala reached this moment. Born in Manila, she started playing tennis at age 4, coached by her family, and later refined her craft at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Mallorca, Spain. That foundation, built on discipline, humility, and world-class training, shaped the fighter we see today. Watching her game now, it's clear she's absorbed Nadal's mentality, relentless, respectful, and passionate. Every point is a battle. Every match an opportunity. And that philosophy shone through in today's unforgettable showdown. Experts also note that Eala's success represents a broader shift in women's tennis, where young, fearless talents from non-traditional tennis nations are breaking through and redefining the sport's geography. Much like Naomi Osaka, Leylah Fernandez, and Emma Raducanu before her, Eala is blazing a path for Southeast Asian representation on the global stage. She's not just inspiring Filipinos, she's inspiring an entire region to dream bigger. As her victory clip continued to go viral, sports networks replayed her winning shot again and again, the perfect forehand winner that sealed the match. Slow-motion replays showed every ounce of energy and precision. Commentators were nearly shouting over the crowd noise. That's the shot of the tournament. That's Eala's moment. And indeed it was a defining snapshot of brilliance under pressure. In the post-match press conference, Eala was asked how she maintained composure against such a formidable opponent. Her response was simple yet powerful. "I've been working on staying present. 1 point at a time. That's what my team always tells me. You can't control the crowd or the score, only your effort. So, I just focused on that." It's that mindset, the calm within chaos, that separates potential from greatness. Her coach, visibly emotional, praised her work ethic. "She's the hardest worker I've ever seen. Always the first one on court, last to leave. She doesn't believe in shortcuts. This win didn't surprise me, she earned it." Those words echoed around social media as fans began dubbing her the Manila Marvel, a nickname that quickly caught fire online. As the day unfolded, global media outlets from ESPN to BBC to The Guardian picked up the story. Headlines read, "Alex Eala stuns the tennis world. Filipino phenom topples #1 seed. And a new star is born in women's tennis." Analysts began debating her potential to break into the top 20 before the end of the season, and some even speculated she could challenge for a Grand Slam within the next 2 years. The buzz was undeniable. Meanwhile, her family, watching from the Philippines, shared emotional reactions in local media. Her mother described the moment with tears in her eyes. "She's always dreamed of moments like this. She worked so hard, through ups and downs. To see her finally beat someone at that level, we're just so proud." Her brother, who also plays tennis, shared a heartfelt post saying, "You inspire me every day, Alex. Keep going. This is just the beginning." And maybe that's the most powerful part of the story. Beyond the victory, Beyond the rankings lies the deeper narrative, a story of perseverance, faith, and national pride. Eala's triumph isn't just personal, it's symbolic. It tells millions of young athletes, especially from smaller nations, that greatness isn't confined to geography or privilege. It's born from dedication, discipline, and the courage to dream audaciously. As the night fell over the tournament venue, fans lingered, still buzzing from what they'd witnessed. The top seed, gracious in defeat, admitted in her press conference, "She played incredible tennis. I tried everything, but she was just too good today. If she keeps playing like that, she'll be at the top very soon." That statement, from one of the world's best, said it all. The win propels Eala into the semifinals, where she'll face another elite player, but at this point, it's clear the tennis world is no longer doubting her. She's proven she belongs among the best. Commentators predict packed stands and record viewership for her next match. Every tennis fan, from Manila to Madrid, will be watching to see if the magic continues. And beyond a tennis court, Alex's personality has captivated fans. Off the court, she's humble, soft-spoken, and grounded. Yet on the court, she transforms, fierce, fearless, and full of fire. That duality is what makes her so relatable and magnetic. It's why young fans look up to her and why brands are already eyeing her as the next global ambassador for women's sports. To close tonight's coverage, let's take a moment to reflect on what we witnessed. A young woman from the Philippines walked into a global stage, faced the #1 player in the world, and emerged victorious. Not by luck, but by skill, strategy, and sheer willpower. That's the essence of sport, where underdogs rise, champions fall, and new legends are born. So as the lights dim and the tennis world replays this epic moment again and again, one thing is certain: Eala's journey is just beginning. She's not the future of tennis anymore, she's the present. And the world is watching. I'm Bella, and this has been Trending Now USA, bringing you the biggest stories, the boldest moments, and the stars redefining the game. Stay tuned, because Eala's story is far from over. The next chapter promises even more brilliance, more drama, and more reasons to believe that dreams, no matter where they start, can conquer the world.